as he doesn't find the Peacemaker. Cocoon going to connect here as canna's in trouble. Lit on fire. The Condemned can only hit one as First Blood goes to the Elite.
So this Elite should be around no matter what. Busio might walk into the
also here. It's back to back. But the Scat of the Week is absolutely fantastic. The Bone Skewer even better, but it's they don't quite know that their jig might be up as there's the control ward going on down here for KC as Busio goes in, gets the flash in order to lock down the stun. Eddie's very dead, and the flash away from BA will keep him safe, at least for the moment. But so not going to be feeling too worried, obviously, from that plate from earlier. There's a nice little dash away here from Dire, but the Bone Skewer is going to connect. Man, Busio having a much better performance this time around, and that is going to be Dire realizing there are way too many people here, and will be taken.
Run to win, Stone. Hold that thought.
Oh no, punt, abort. Oh dear, the Cyclone comes in, immediately he's thrown up, the Bone Skewer is set up, and he tries to run for the hills. But yeah, there's an ultimate there. A little bit overwhelmed is good old Udyr.
I'm not sure what the plan is so far.
No, neither am I, but it's a secret.
Very fitting to the brand.
We might find out later. I don't think this is part of the plan.
No.
As what goes up must come down, and Itsy Bitsy Spider definitely did fall down rechanneling it. We'll see whether he does stick around as there is the snare going on out. Bliss not going to get hit by much, but does now have that on cooldown, and there is the Q out as, oh my goodness, this Elise is so squishy. There's the flash forward, the Cyclone from Yike. He is not messing around. He wants to stick around here for EWC. With though here for Team Secret. He is just decorated with damage. There's the flash forward. They do manage to get the mini stun, but there's the ulti out of canna. He's being so frustrating. The Condemned's not enough to manage to get the kill, and now Dire is looking for the angle. He's going to need to connect it as he flashes forward to lock down the kill. Still the death from below from Busio is going to be able to answer it as Histo diving forward. Eddie finding the shots as the rebuttal doesn't quite do it. There's the shutdown as at least he's traded back immediately. Now Yike fighting against Histo, and BA just lights the monkey on fire and takes him down. I think that was a winning trade in the end for Team Secret.
Team Secret.
Tech Dragon spawns. Would be soul point for Team Secret if they can get there, but right now KC kind of overloading this bottom side. They have a lot of vision available. This is going to be a tough dragon to lock down for Team Secret. I imagine KC stopping this dragon stacking is going to be a very big deal.
They are circling Pun. The tower is really low. They're looking for a dive.
Leech Power comes down. There's going to be a free stun from the Scat of the Week as Yike finishes off the turret and then finishes off the kill alongside Busio.
3 ultims from Dyne. Nice poke right there from Eddie. And Team Secret, they look like they just want to play this.
Well, I mean, Histo goes in. His dragon down to 50%. Dire moving in. Kalist looking a little worse for wear as the Solar Snare does go wide. Scat of the Week does find a nice stun there onto Eddie. And there's the Rip. Carol diving forward. Dire found the Cyclone as well as they shut down the Syndra. And the Crescent Guard is gorgeous. The Drake is stolen away by Yike at 1 HP though, and that's still with a lot of control here this game.
And a reminder that canna is majority of the gold lead, if not almost all of it.
Death from below for the gap close there, but Busio just explodes.
For the Baron, they're threatening something. They have to threaten something on the map, and the only thing they can is this Baron. Pun is playing guard dog yet again onto this order, not allowing KC to walk into this river.
Once again, we're going to have a look at Yike and what he's going to do here. Oh my goodness, the Unleashed Power is going to be able to take him down. The Cyclone is gorgeous here, but not going to be enough to grab that kill just yet. And
so if they can find an angle where the Caitlyn actually connects with other champions, then this could be it. But Pun running away again. This time it's a bait. BA's behind.
Yeah. Going to make his way there. Great. Cocoon is going to connect as Busio likely in trouble one more time as what goes up does come down, and this time it's right on top of the bike. BA somehow surviving there as, man, Canada's taking a huge chunk from Yahoo. The damage potential and the damage taken potential on KC is almost equally as high as the flash from Pun. Okay, let's see whether they can actually find an angle as canna, he kind of likes his odds as he looks for it, but there is going to be the lockdown. Busio grabs that kill in the end as Yike is immediately down to the GA. Canna is running amok though, finds Eddie with Kalist's help, and in fact he grabs a double as down goes the Xin as well. Catching up to the rest of the players here. as BA just desperately trying to clear out the wave. Dire goes golden. Does still have that death from below, but he's going to have to use it pretty quickly. Let's see whether he finds the angle. He does not, as he's locked down by the Syndra. BA has no health bar to speak of. Scat of the Week is fantastic. It's a naked Nexus now, but KC will not be killing it just yet as they take some gates to get themselves out.
Hitsto wants it.
Yeah, obviously Hitsto is going to be following here. The ace in the hole will be the end of the Syndra. Crazy reason. And these Nexus turrets, at least they will respawn, but unfortunately maybe not fast enough here for Team Secret. As yeah, this damage is kind of ludicrous. In goes Hitsto, there's the Crescent Guard. Maybe that's going to be enough to keep him alive for a little moment here as Yike going aggressive. Callista's able to take down Pun. Man, pop goes the Udyr.
GA back up for Yike, and that's exactly what they needed to sort of play a bit more aggressive. Talking about playing aggressive, Lucio.
Yeah, Hitsto is going to go very aggressive as the Crescent Guard does go down. Pun is just being thrown around like a ragdoll as Dire gets himself in there. canna running amok, going ballistic with so much damage here on the Vayne. Wants to land a couple more as death from below. Busio says that's enough of that. Let's finish this off and keep our dreams alive here at EWC and send Team Secret home.
Eddie and BA the only ones left to defend, and it is not going to be enough. France leaves another day in EWC.
KC will be able to take down this final Nexus, and they will be able to do it. Team Secret made them work for it, but in the end, it's KC with the home crowd behind them, keeping themselves alive.